Cambodia is a nation in Southeast Asia with a rich history, diverse culture. It's home to many ancient structures and landmarks, which is a great artistic, religious, cultural, historical importance. The country also boasts a stunning natural attractions such as beach, lake, waterfall, and rainforest. So, if you're asking us the best country to visit in Southeast Asia, Cambodia is easily on our list. For your next travel adventure, here are 5 of the best tourist attractions in Cambodia that you must visit. Camping enthusiasts and nature lovers will surely love this nation attraction in Mondulkiri province. The Busra waterfall in a 3-stage fall is one of the most scenic waterfall in Cambodia. First stage. The waterfall is 15 meters in diameter and 8 to 12 meters in height during the rainy season, and is 10 to 15 meters in height during the dry season. Second stage. The waterfall is 20 meters in diameter and 15 to 20 meters in height during the rainy season, and it is 13 meters in diameter and 18 to 25 meters in height during the dry season. The second stage of the waterfall is situated at a distance of 150 meters from the first stage. Tourists have strong sentimental attachment to this place. Third stage. The waterfall have stronger speed than the second stage. This stage could not be reached because of its location in a thick forest and lack means of transport. You can now reach the destination via a 35-kilometer paved road that starts from the town of Sen Monorom, which is only 30-minute trip. On your journey, you will find a pepper and coffee plantation along the way. The swimming pool at the bottom of Busra waterfall is popular with both local and tourists who use it as a picnic and bathing area. There are snacks sold by a resident, but you can also bring your own food in the area. You can also bring your tent and camp in a permitted camping spot in Busra waterfall.
Koh Song Sa, meaning Couple Island, is located in Prasin Hanuvia province and is about 33 km away from Golden Lion roundabout. It is one of the most expensive and beautiful islands in Cambodia. Koh Song Sa is in the category of the island, beach, and accommodation, thing to do as well as the attraction of Koh Song Sa for tourists such as swimming, taking boat, viewing sunset, doing yoga or meditation, seeing coral, having spa or massage, and more. Koh Song Sa is named as the second Maldive island emerging on the territory of Sihanoukville. The beautiful island is not far from Koh Rong, and if it is boarded out of the city, it takes about 30 to 40 minutes to reach the site. Koh Song Sa is a name that combines Koh Bong and Koh On. The Koh Bong is a hiking place, view nature, or adventure destination. Koh On is the base for everyday activities such as accommodation, meals, exercise, sport, or yoga. Even though it is expensive to stay in Koh Song Sa, it's definitely worth the price. A playground for locals. Phnom Kulen is a gorgeous day out. The main attraction is the waterfall at the top of Kulen Mountains, and it is also a great picnic spot. Well set up in Cambodian style with hammocks and shelter to keep you shaded from the sun. It is around 1.5 to 2 hour drive from Siem Reap, and if you go all the way to the top by van or car, you need to get there early as the road is one-way traffic only. The birthplace of the ancient Khmer Empire, it is said that it was at Phnom Kulen that King Jayavarman II proclaimed Cambodia independent from Java. Additionally, it is a very secret site with multiple temples easily accessible. The area is a magnet to group Khmer natural medicine doctor and attract people seeking blessing from its holy water, particularly the potent life-giving water at Kabaspian that are said to help couple conceive. When entering temple, be sure to remove your shoes and hat. It is important to wear clothing that cover you from shoulder to knees. If you are not dressed accordingly, then it would be polite not to enter any of the temple. If you like hiking and are feeling energetic, then the walk from the bottom of the mountain to the top of Phnom Kulen is highly recommended. When you are going up Kulen mountain, just be sure not to say any bad words as it is famous for being a secret place.
Part of the world-famous destination of Angkor, the Bayon Temple features a sea of over 200 massive stone faces looking in all directions. The curious smiling faces, thought by many to be a portrait of King Jayavarman VII himself or a combination of him and Buddha, are an instantly recognizable image of Angkor. Built in the 12th century by King Jayavarman VII as a part of a massive expansion of his capital Angkor Thom, The Bayonne is built at the exact center of the royal city. The tranquil stone faces of Bayonne are some of the most recognizable images from the Angkor Archaeological Park, and missing the opportunity to see them in person would be an absolute crime. In fact, Bayonne is considered one of the big three sites that every visitor to Angkor should see, the other two being Angkor Wat and Ta Prohm. You should allow at least 2 hours to wander through its complex maze of chambers, passages, and occasionally steep stairways. There is sufficient shade in Bayonne to make it pleasant to visit at any time of the day. There are unique photo opportunities everywhere you turn, and a guide can help point out where to get the best shots, including the popular composition of visitors facing nose to nose with one of the giant heads. Now, before we present our top one, here are some of the honorable mentions. Boko Mountain, famous for the abandoned casino, which is now a luxury hotel located at the top of the mountain. Prasat Previhir is considered to be one of the masterpieces of Khmer architecture. Kohrong Sanram, Krati, or in Khmer Kroche, famous for the endangered Irrawaddy dolphins. It would seem like you didn't visit Cambodia at all if you missed the world-famous Angkor Wat. You'll surely get amazed at the majesty and grandiosity of this religious structure. In a period where there was no advanced technology in construction that we're using today, the temple sure looks gorgeous. Indeed, Angkor Wat is one great architectural achievement that Cambodians should be proud of. You can also find other temples in the area such as Pre Khan, Ta Prohm, Angkor Thom, and Bayonne Temple. The best time to see Angkor Wat, the most famous temple, is either at sunset or sunrise. Not only is the temperature significantly cooler than the scorching midday heat, the view of the temples, which made jostle to see across a beautiful lake, is simply breathtaking. If you're lucky enough, you might get to see the amazing scene of a very special sunrise at Angkor Wat. The sun rises exactly on the peak of the main Angkor Temple. This only happens twice a year, at the so-called equinox, time of the year when the sun crosses the plane of the Earth equator and day and night are of equal length.